quiet. I'm hunting wabbits. There's one of those wabbits. Some of these wasquy wabbits are fast. Hunting wabbits is hard work. I think I'm gonna go see if any of them have air conditioning. Wow, it's like a wabbit's paradise.
So the heat sometimes makes us a little crazy, but we hope you enjoyed the video. And we really want to do a shout out to Chris Deverell and Jason Napier, the beautiful work that they've created. It just continues to put smiles on our face every day. And we just love getting to be around these pieces. And that was kind of fun, pulling them out into nature where we can pretend like we've seen them before. And of course, a big shout out to Chuck Jones and his great son Craig. We just really love the nostalgia of those pieces. They're just so enjoyable, getting to be around Bugs Bunny again and those cartoons that I got to grow up with and many other people did. And if not, like, go back and watch a couple of them. They're a type of, that's how I got introduced into classical music actually. So always recommend a good old-fashioned cartoon. And we've got some fun Thursday night things going this month, for the month of July. I'm going to be doing the Thursday night art walks, except for 4th of July where we'll be closed. The other Thursdays I'll be sculpting live. Except for one, we're going to have Jason Napier here, the guy who did the bunnies, and he's done these other amazing pieces with the mountain lions, and I love his birds personally. But he'll be here in person talking about the stories, about the inspiration, and I'm just going to be such a wonderful night to get to celebrate with a local artist like that. So we hope you can make it and enjoy the evening there with us. So on the third Friday of the month, this month, we're going to be getting to have a partnership with LDV again, where we'll be talking about the wine that they've created. I don't know if you've gotten to try their wine before, but it's all grown locally here in southern Arizona, so it's an Arizona wine, and they don't really do a lot of blending, so you're really getting to taste the grapes for exactly what they are. There's a real art to what they do and how they do it. Of course, everybody likes something different, so we're going to have 3 different tastings, maybe even a 4th if we can pull it off, but it goes from 6 to 7:30 on the third Friday of the month, so we hope you can join that. It's a $25 ticket just to cover the cost of the food and wine, but we'd love to spend some time in the air conditioning here with you and get to be part of that community too. Of course, one of our favorite things about the Anticus community are our book clubs, the way we all can come together and discuss a book. Just makes it so much more enjoyable when you get to talk to other people about a book you've just invested hours in. And the ones this month are really exciting. I'm really excited about this one by Tana French, The Hunter. So she's an amazing crime novelist. And this one's in an Irish countryside, so you can try reading the whole thing in Irish accent if you have the time. But basically about 2 men arriving in the countryside in Ireland looking to get rich. And they come across Cal Hooper, who was took early retirement from the Chicago PD with the love of his life, apparently, and it's just a really, really great. Just started it personally, but it's a wonderful look at humanity and what we'll go through for love, for revenge, and all the different motivations of people. So she's an amazing author. I'm sure you'll enjoy that. So for the Women's Book Club, they're discussing The Language of Flowers. Sounds like a wonderful read, looking at, it's set in Victorian time period, and during that time period, they really used flowers a lot to convey romantic expressions. But it's the story of Victoria Jones, who grew up in an isolated childhood, foster care system, but she really related to flowers and her use of that to communicate with the world. And then a second chance at love, and is it worth the risk? So sounds like a wonderful romantic novel to read. As always, the one I'm most excited about, and I think everybody's really going to benefit from this book, is our Deep Thinkers Book Club, which we do every other month. So this will be for the month of July. Come and meet us and read this. But it's a Dopamine Nation, Finding Balance in the Age of Indulgence. And I feel like we all can feel almost the sense of overload we get by whether it's TikTok scrolling, they call it doom scrolling now, or just constantly having our dopamine receptors hit and just that constant stimulation and the addiction that can become. And it's just a really, really wonderful read, a good thing to think about, and some things that we can apply that really help us in living our healthier, most creative lives. And perfect for Anticus readers, because it really does help us get out of that addiction, which often is part of our procrastination, and into our creativity and into really being our truest selves. So we hope we get to see you at some of these book clubs, and thank you again so much for supporting them. So as always, we're working to put together some really fun events to bring the community together, to give you something to do while the heat's going crazy, and keep us grounded in creativity and in our little sanctuaries that we're building in our home. We really appreciate the fact that you continue to support Anticus through the summer, and that you're finding pieces, whether you're ordering them online or trying to come by and see them in person. We really, really appreciate everybody being part of this and keeping us afloat. So we look forward to seeing you again, and stay creative.